related to Infrastructure Investment Trust. Okay, the name sounds like, okay, now this first thought will be, okay, I have read somewhere about Infrastructure Investment Trust. In the exam hall, you have to be, while in the discussion, you have to be like a person who is sitting in the original examination hall. Okay, so the first thought that comes to me, oh, I have read it somewhere, I have attended this question, but I am not able to like recollect the points. This will be the first thought. No, remove all such thoughts. Just open your eyes and focus to see how easy a question is this. Infrastructure Investment Trust. Like, why are we forming an investment trust? Investment trust is related for, like, related to what? Investment. You are collecting money from someone. Okay, you are collecting money from people, maybe foreign people or private or government or like individuals or whoever. You are collecting this money. You are going to invest in some infrastructure, right? The first statement. Okay, an infrastructure investment trust. This is one focused word. It's like a mutual fund, okay, for blah blah blah, whatever. Possible, they are collecting money from some like people, maybe individual investors. They are collecting money, and they will be given some return. Just like you are investing in a mutual fund, you are collecting money from some people. You are giving some return, right? That statement is purely logical, right? For a person, think like a person. You are not having a UPSC background. You are just a plain person who came for attending this exam by using the words that is given in the question paper. I mean the statement. So they are telling that okay, it's an investment fund or trust, something like that. It is collecting money from some people and it will be giving them some return. Nobody will invest without getting some return. So it's a logical statement, right? So approving it. Second statement. So what's the function of this? They are collecting this money and the function is that will be improving the capital base of the economy. Government is getting more money so that it can invest that in some key sectors of the economy. Logical, right? First and second statement are connected, right? Third statement. Again, you know, the stock exchange related thing, foreign portfolio investments are mainly monitored by SEBI. And again, for your additional information, they are telling that they are highlighting this thing. Okay, SEBI's Infrastructure Investment Trust. The same thing is said in the question. Infrastructure Investment Trust. So it's likely that it is related to SEBI. All are correct, right? So it could be done with a person, by a person even who is not having any UPSC background, right? So ignore the fact that you are a UPSC background person. Then second question, Self-Reliant India Fund. Okay, you focus this word, Sathya Sai Institute. Do you think UPSC will be asking about the contributions of say Sathya Sai Baba or Amritananda Mayor or Nasib Samir Associates or any other small entity? Can this small entity fund a country like India? No. Like if this is something like maybe Tata Institute or some big institute or some government related institute, that is logical. Okay, Sathya Sai Institute, like we have not even heard about it. Such minuscule like entity is it, right? So that's not never likely to fund a country like India for whatever scheme. So that's ignored. Then second statement, you see, they are telling that it is having a mother fund and daughter fund like arrangement. Like, don't worry about the technicalities of that statement. They are telling that it is having two components. Okay, a larger fund and a smaller fund, and they will be investing accordingly, right? Do we have any reason to say that it is wrong? No. So what, like I will be solving the entire question paper with 2 or 3 keywords. One is logic of possibility. Second thing is whether that particular statement is logical. Okay. UPSC prelims is about these 2 important like words, logics and possibility. This is a possible thing. Okay, they are telling that, I mean nothing illogical in that. So it's approvable statement. Then third statement is they are telling that okay, this particular fund that will be funding for our like high potential MSMEs. You relate this particular MSME word with the question word. Okay, what it is? What is it? Self-reliant. They want to make MSME self-reliant. Connected, right? So that statement is true. Okay, for solving this question, you need not have any knowledge about that particular. Even I was not having any knowledge, but I have done this with logic and I got it correct. Third question. They are asking about Goldilocks scenario. I mean, related to economy. Don't worry. Like, related to space, have you heard about Goldilocks zone? What is it about? It's about a place where no extreme climates are there. Like, water will be found in liquid form. Okay, it's a habitable zone. So, no extreme is there. Is there any statement in this particular thing which is telling about nothing extreme but a moderate kind of thing? First statement, right? what is it telling? It refers to the state of the economy whereby economy is not expanding too much, not contracting too much. It's a mediocre or moderate state, just like the Goldilocks zone. So you are taking the knowledge that you gained in the science and technology area to this economy, because the word is same, Goldilocks, right? And another similar, if you have some confusion, another similar sounding statement is this. Okay, it is having some low and up cycles or consecutive like low cycles, and but it is not leading to a recession. It's also stating a moderate state. Okay, even though we are having successive low cycles, but it is not leading to a recession. It is also in between, somewhere in between. But this is more evident, right? More close to the question, Goldilocks. So that is the answer. Then, Serious Fraud Investigation Office. I don't want to make this discussion something lag for you. That's why I'm moving very quickly. So be very attentive. Serious Fraud Investigation Office. You know why this is in news? This is in news. This was in news because of our Kerala CM's daughter's company. Okay, Exalogic, Masapadi Vivadam Ketil Patrathil. Okay, so there was an allegation that her company got bribed by some other entities for getting something. So it was for inquiring the company related affairs of that particular person. This particular office was in news. Okay, whatever be this, like even if you don't know about that particular incident, let it be, we'll solve this question. Serious Fraud Investigation Office. They are telling that, okay, so many things are being said, but they are telling that it is for investigating money laundering cases only. That means they are telling that if there is no money laundering case, they can simply sit and get the salary. There is no office like that with only one function in the country. There are hundreds of financial related crimes, not only money laundering. Okay, so that statement is purely illogical. Second thing, it has no investigation powers. In the question itself, it is telling that it is an investigation office. Then how can it be correct? It is wrong, right? Wrong. Third, it operates under the Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance. Now, it is in this statement, you may get some confusion. Whether, because there are lots of ministries, whether it is coming under Ministry of Finance, there can be. But if you have read this kind of issues, like whenever Serious Fraud Investigation Office is under news, it is always related to some other company, one or the other company. But if you, even if you are not having that knowledge that, okay, it might be related to Ministry of Corporate Affairs, even then you got two statements eliminated, only one statement you have some doubt. You can take some intelligent risk here. Okay, got it. Then, so this statement is wrong. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs is the answer. So then, now another question. Which among the following correctly describes the term Asian premium? I am solving this question paper just from the words written in the paper without having any knowledge. What does the word premium means? It is something superior or inferior? Superior, something, okay, something related to very costly thing, right? Premium products, we like spend maximum amount for branded premium products, right? So it's about something superior. Now you read all the statements and you have this mindset, okay, premium means there must be one statement which reminds me that, okay, it is related to something of higher cost. Okay, so hunt for that statement. First statement, amount saved by Asian countries in transportation cost for oil exports. So they are telling about some amount that is being saved. Okay, I'm not getting anything related to premium. Okay, I'm not deciding. I'm moving to the next statement. I'm not telling whether it is correct or not. Second statement, it refers to something blah 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 whatever cheap oil to Asian countries. That means inferior. It's not premium, right? So I'm again not deciding. Going for another statement. Third statement, what it is saying? Extra amount levied on some other countries. This is premium. Extra amount. They are making the oil costly to the developing world, like Asian countries. Extra amount. You need not worry about the OPEC. You need not worry about the oil price. Nothing. Just from the word premium and the words written in this. This is the focus. Okay. This is how you have to focus. That is. Then last statement you see, rightful amount. Not superior, not inferior. Rightful, normal. No. There is premium. One statement clearly says it. So that is the thing. And now you just go to the first statement again, because we have not taken any decision on this. But when we need not worry about this statement, because we are now at 50-50 if you want. A and this particular C. Now A is not closer than C. C is more closer to the question. That's why we are eliminating A and reaching C, right?